Today. This is DavyB69, and this is MLB The Show franchise mode. This is the Philadelphia Phillies season. I hope everybody's doing fine. As you can see on my YouTube channel, we're playing every single game of the 2020 season, and with all this pandemic stuff that's going on, it's heartbreaking and all, but it does give us time to play MLB The Show. And please check out some of my other videos. I also have a basketball series going on. I actually have two basketball series going on. One NCAA and one NBA game. But those are retro games that I am trying to play. And I mean trying to play as in I lose a lot because I'm not the greatest at basketball games in the world. I'm okay to say that. But one thing that's worse than that is I'm always feel myself being a really good baseball person. But right now we have a weakness, and our weakness is our starting pitching rotation. And there's just no mistaking about it that I traded Arrieta away. I probably shouldn't have traded him away. I think I did it like pretty much because I was frustrated because he had a bad start. I think he had two bad starts actually, and I just basically just went off the guff and traded him. I probably shouldn't have. I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to recoup that loss in some way. I really don't know how. I don't know what to do yet, but that is something that definitely has got to get made up. Because it's just going to be hard to win with only two top echelon starting pitchers. It's just really hard because you need at least 3 or 5 to be like a good quality starter. I'm going to try wherever I can to like skip and do whatever I can. I wanted to look at my settings. I wanted to show you guys that I am using All-Star. I am doing zone hitting, but I am All-Star. I am also All-Star pitching, but I use the pure analog, and I throw with button accuracy. And the decisions are assisted, but it's generally what's called. I guess that's the yeah. Oh. I thought there was yeah, and the hot zones are previewed, so I know we don't have to warm up the relievers with those fake things, and so anyway. So, just wanted to show where we are and everything with difficulty. And we're going to play our next game. And today we get to have Zach Wheeler or Nola. So, with Nola being ready to go, I always put in my top guy no matter what. Let's see, who are they pitching? Yeah, they don't have anybody great going against me. Actually, they don't have any great starting pitchers to begin with, so it really actually doesn't matter at all. But I'm going to go with Nola. But what I can do, since they don't have a bunch of great starting pitchers, and my guys are like really tired, So I really want to put a lot of backups in today. Doesn't make for the greatest starting lineup in the world. Ooh, he's tired. Okay, he just needs a day off. I can't have him substituting for everybody. McCutcheon could stay in. Segura could stay in. Neil Walker, you get to go in for Hoskins today. Hoskins gets a day off. And wow. And Hauser is a right-handed pitcher, so using Nick Williams for Harper is not a horrible thing. So Harper is going to get a day off today. Now, what this does is it bumps Stevie up there. Kingery moves up. And I think that should be fine. So we're gonna go with that right now. And we'll work on getting DD a day off tomorrow. I just worry if people get tired, then they have an injury or something like that. With Nola starting,
we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Adrian Hauser will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Throw to first will take care of McCutcheon for the game's first out.
The third baseman, the Brewers.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Nope.
Segura is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Road. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
So a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even spiffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And in steps Scott Kingery, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Segura, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, Didi so far has had way more power than I was expecting.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The only thing I knew about Didi Gregorius,
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
He was a Yankee. Basically all I knew.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
That's a regular swing. I'm not swinging just contact. I'm just doing a normal swing.
So it's a 2-run shot to right
that was
center.
a perfect
7
contact,
home runs
so it
for
just
him on the
flew.
year now, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, Davy Grion,
The catcher, Davy.
as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Two out, nobody on. Now a big
right down the
fastball,
middle.
and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Okay.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker.
Wow.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up.
Oops.
And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. His past line against Aaron Nola. 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. Fastball right back to the mound. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, it was one of the trades I made.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Stepping in, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. Now a bunt attempt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Yeah, what happens sometimes
so
with a right-handed
first baseman. Top of the order
baseman.
now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew
takes him a little
McCutchen.
longer.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
1-0.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Going to left field, he has a good chance of getting it. But the other two,
the 2-2 hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time. The Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 2-0. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fastball just off the inside corner.
1-1.
Ooh.
Nope.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now
Wow.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Yeah, now I'm swinging too quickly.
For Philadelphia, the catcher, Davey Grullon.
At the plate, Davey Grullon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Got to purposely let 1 go because I'm not swinging, making 3 outs on 3 pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's high.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in, Neil Walker, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And that misses inside 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The set and the 1-0.
Yeah, I shouldn't have swung at that one either.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position.
I don't know what it was
Phillies
looking
leave
at there.
a couple as they're unable to add to their 2. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Hauser. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
The 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
What? Oh, yes, true. I'm so used to have
Tying run at the plate.
Real
The
Muto
0-1.
in the game.
Drilled down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw to the plate. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The right fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. settling in now, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up.
Nick Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and one.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Holt is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Okay, that was a bad bunt.
The batter.
So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Yelich. But this will land untouched. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed. Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
In the air now, out to right field. On the run is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
They're hitting it like on the ground.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jerko is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Pollock is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Got away with one there.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
I should have way more runs than I have in this game.
That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Pitch on the way.
Wow.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
0-1.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I didn't think it
0-2
was
count.
gonna
You
go
can do
as
just
well as
about
it did.
anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. This is hit high in the
End of
air
the
out
bat.
toward left center. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your attention, please.
Keston Hiura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Keston.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in.
Wow.
Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Lorenzo Cain is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. So now to the plate, Brock Holt. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery's there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-1.
And now we got a new pitcher to deal with.
J.P. Feyereisen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 42, J.P. Feyereisen.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, Davy Grillon. It was a walk in his last trip.
Grillon.
First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Neil Walker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Okay.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I thought that was diving in more.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And it's fouled away. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Omar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard, but foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Sliding into the box, Avisail Garcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled away. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now that's popped up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready once again, Eric Sogard, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1.
Yeah, I need Nola to go another inning or two.
Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 42, Corey Knebel.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. He'll start the 7th.
Yeah, he
in
can
what's
probably
been
go
a
another 2 innings.
fast-moving pitchers duel to date. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to third. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Aaron Nola's around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Williams blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Third baseman,
Digging in once
like
again.
really shallow in there, a lot shallower than I
on
thought.
his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit, line drive into the corner, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Scott Kingery is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch inside, he misses, ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Fouled off.
Fastballs are only in the upper 80s.
0-2. Here it is.
Oh.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners to the side is retired. Phillies leave him loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pollock at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Second home run early in the year as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Wow.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The number of opportunities that I've had today.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Segura is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher,
Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers. Number 42, Ryan Braun.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Man.
Center base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Brock Holt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 42, David Phelps.
Ready for another shot now. Davy Grillon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Davy Grillon.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So coming to the plate, Neil Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Holland.
Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup with the 0-2.
Right between them.
Left center, base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
No.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Up next will be Nick Williams. Ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One and 0. Here it is. Hard hit to first.
Right to him.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Kingery's there on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Omar Narvaez.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Line hard. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Eric Sogard. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Here's Jed Jerko now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Okay.
Bryce Harper is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutcheon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jerko has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 42, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Nope.
That misses,
oh my
says
gosh.
the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ben Gamble will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Gamble, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And he hits it hard to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game.
Oh, no, that's the game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
That's highly disappointing.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one, and sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And that ball went barely over the plate and over the fence.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Phelps claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.